Hello, well,
Good
welcome
morning.
to Thrive Tiny Mike.
Thank you very
It's a pleasure
much.
to have you here. Can you tell us your name and what organisation that you're from?
So I'm Charlie, and I'm from EFT Systems. So I work on the system side, but we're a construction company as well as electrical company as well. And I'm the training manager, so I train all the engineers. Keeps me busy.
Nice. And I know FT's been a long-standing partner with Thrive, which
Yes.
is very encouraging to hear. So tell us a little bit about why you guys started working with Thrive.
So we've always been passionate about encouraging young people to come in the industry and obviously try and get a job and obviously develop themselves as well with people skills. Jordan, who's my boss, she's always like passionate about getting young people into work.
Yeah,
So then she wanted to expand that and obviously offer extensions to a company like Thrive, obviously offer work placements, apprenticeships, and obviously then develop them into a career. So
amazing. And it's been such a reassuring, such an empowering time for young people to be getting into apprenticeships,
yeah,
into them kind of entry level positions. And with the young people that we work with at Thrive, them opportunities are absolutely
oh
life
yeah,
changing.
absolutely,
The impact that they have and what they learn. And I think it's really, really key to share that you guys provide a really interactive information session.
yeah.
So, where we would ask employers to come in and maybe give a group of young people a little bit of insight into actually what's it like to work for EFT, what could that lead to, what are the pathways, because a lot of them barriers and nervousnesses around just misinformation
Yeah.
or not knowing information. So I know that you created a really interactive session that you shared with us earlier on. Can you tell us a little bit more about that session and how it looked?
Yeah, so we come in and we did a little bit of a presentation just about the company, just to get an introduction, obviously get them talking. And then what we did is we did a code cracker with them in one session. So we got them to work in teams on different boards, so there was 4 boards, and it's getting them to crack the code and then obviously get the prize
Yeah,
at the end. And it was just to sort of break the ice, get the young people talking, obviously get them talking to us as well, asking questions. So when we finished up, like obviously the career paths and stuff, they come over, they start asking questions, and
yeah.
it was nice to see that they was going to engage with us as a company and obviously see where they could go and what they could do. So,
And we got such good feedback from the session. We do a lot of sessions with a lot of employers, and I'm not just saying it because you're sitting
because I
here with
sat
me
here.
today, but we did actually, and that's really helped us to shape what we then maybe potentially propose to new employers when
Yeah,
they're coming in.
yeah,
Some employers are maybe not used to presenting in front of that
yeah,
demographic as well. So, that interactive, that team building, all of that is super key. For the employer, sorry, to get an understanding of actually what some of the skill sets like in them group activities, but also for that young person to then go, oh, this is what it could be like. This might be part of my day to day or my day in the life of that role. So anything like that, we really champion when you're coming into the space. And I know coming into the space is super important because it's a safe space for young
yeah,
people.
yeah,
So where, yes, we can go out and bring them young people into them environments, that kind of initial key touch point to have in Thrive is really great. And then we could look at potentially them site tours or them interactive
yeah,
sessions
yeah.
in your space if it's doable as
Yeah, yeah.
well.
We want kids as well to know that we are human beings behind the company name. We're not just corporate. We don't just see a name come across. We do actually want to.
Yeah.
We value them as a person. That's
Yes.
what we're looking for. We want to make sure that they can come and ask us questions, and it's not just like
Yeah.
a
Yeah, it's
professional.
not one way, is it?
Yeah.
And I think, is there anything that you would say to prospective employers about why you guys have found it so successful partnering with Thrive?
we try and we try and change stuff every time we do like a presentation or whether it's making it interactive. We try and make sure that it's pitched at the right level. It's not a
Yeah,
sales pitch. It's not for professionals. It's it's for the kids. They want to know. We try and give them as much information as what they need to know,
yeah,
and then when they come and have a conversation with us, we can then develop that and say,
yeah,
right, well, this is the steps that you need to take. Obviously, work with Thrive, and they'll
yeah.
get you there, and that's what we try and do.
And it's that onboarding, almost like that pre-onboarding as well. I think for an employer going through a recruitment phase, whether that's for an apprenticeship or for a job role as well, I think that that's super important for us to give that to, these 18 to
Yeah,
24-year
yeah,
olds who potentially could be the first job,
yeah,
could be the first time really digging deep into education. Some of our young people potentially don't take the common route of education. So
no,
things like apprenticeships or movement to work experience, they're all great insight. And actually, if they're doing something that they really enjoy, 9 times out of 10, it's super successful, and we've had people go into roles because of that pathway.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, it's it's really reassuring. What piece of advice would you give to a prospective employer potentially thinking about working with Thrive?
Go for it. Don't
Go for it.
hesitate. Go for it.
Yeah,
Obviously, it gives you a lot of exposure to what obviously the young adults are going through now, and
yeah.
obviously you as an employer, it opens your eyes to how much you can actually support.
Mhm.
So for EFT, we can offer so much more, and that's what we are going to do, and we are driving. So I'd definitely go for it
Yes,
and make a difference.
definitely. Here to hear first, guys.
Make a
Go for it.
difference.
And I can't let you leave without talking about the fabulous event that Thrive put on last year, which was Raise Up.
Oh yes, it was absolutely
Did
brilliant.
you attend yourself or one of your colleagues, perhaps?
I didn't attend myself, but Jordan attended, and it was nothing but positive feedback. She took information away from the event. She loved the key speakers,
Yeah.
and she come back, and it opened their eyes. It opened the team's eyes, because we've got the construction side went as well. So even them got exposure to it, and they loved it. And
Yeah.
they said they'd definitely come back and do it
Absolutely.
again.
And I think, it's Social Mobility Day on Thursday. And, when we think about that and think how important it is in the city, why do you think social mobility is so present at the moment with a lot of organisations?
It's giving them exposure, and obviously letting people pick out the information from the social media and stuff.
Yeah.
Just like I said, it's been exposure to get the right information out there, and obviously
That's it. Yeah, it's key. And I think, to be at somewhere like Raise Up where you had, over 300 young people in that space, you had even more employers, you had speakers who come from care experience backgrounds, immersive experiences as well. And I think information is power.
it is.
And I think coming together, it's so motivational and aspirational for them young people to hear there is opportunity out there, but also for employers to go, you know what, we can really make a difference.
Yeah.
We've got the tools, we've got the opportunities. It's just about unlocking them, potentially ring fencing vacancies, or looking actually into your people structure and, what diversity have we got in the team. And you'll find that a lot of our care experience young people have got such resilience because of their background, that they're your employees of the future that are going to be, they're going to show up for work every day because they have to.
They've got the drive.
That
They want to go for
wage
it.
means the world to them. It's the difference between kind of, them supporting themselves that month or not. And I think as an employer or an organisation out there that can really do that for anybody, any young person out there, whether they're 18, 24, it's such an amazing thing that you can do for a person. So we welcome that in Raise Up, and we talk about them good news stories. We talk about how you can do it, what others have done in the past, just what that means. And then on the back of that, obviously in November, we've got National Care Leavers Day just around the corner. And I think it's a really reflective time for organisations to look inwards and see, are we and can we do more? So EFT have massively supported that movement.
Yeah, we do try and do what we can, and obviously if there's anything that Thrive needs, we're always there. They only have to ask.
It's really reassuring to hear. So you're coming to Raise Up this year, 1st of October.
I'll be coming. I'll be
Absolutely.
there. Once it, never forgotten.
You are in for a ride.
Good.
We've got
Can't
amazing things happening in that space this year. It's going to be bigger and better. We're going to have more, if you believe it, more young people, more employers, bigger and better not better, sorry guys. Not better, just different speakers. And actually we're super excited that EFT are going to be part of that as well. If you could sum up Thrive in one word, what would it be?
It's one big loving family that gives the right support to the young people, and it just makes sure that they're excelling in what they do. And obviously sharing the stories this morning from the successes, it just shows that real people do give real effort, and obviously you can excel in anything if you get the right support.
Amazing.
So, thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for being part of Thrive, Tiny Mike,
Anytime.
and I'll see you on the 1st of October.
See you on the 1st of October.
Okay, thanks.